The opera, it's called Die Vögel in German, so in French it's Les Oiseaux, by German composer the Walter Braunfels. This opera was written around 1920. So you can find in this music different moods. So you can find the love story line. You can find some fantastic, I would say, surrealistic line in this music, and many this kind of allegories in the music. Yeah. And it makes people to think what about this piece, and this is not really clear. Yeah. So and I think we have to trust on the fantasy of the public, because this is, I think, the power of the art, that each person, they judge and they understand the art subjectively. Yeah. So I don't want to tell a lot about this, because probably it will be like just my view of this, and probably some another person has another view of this. It's written in the score that this opera is a lyrische, fantastische opera. So you are going to hear really something unusual, something mystic, something very romantic. As I said, the second act beginning, you are going to listen very colorful orchestration, very difficult part of the singers, because he used the different registers of the singers, different tessitures. Sometimes they are singing low and then immediately 1.5 octave higher, which requires from the singer, and you know, in German language it's not so easy to do it. So, and yeah, you are going to listen something special. The orchestration of this piece is so colorful. This opera has some unusual harmonization, a lot of very interesting, unusual modulations to the different tonalities, which are not so usual. Yeah? And very interesting melodies, I would say. And as I said before, the very colorful orchestration, which creates some really, I would say, impressionistic, some surrealistic, impressionistic feeling. Yeah. For instance, it's the beginning of second act when there is a duet between Hofegut and Rossignol. So, and also when Prometheus is coming. Also, it's very, very interesting. It's first the tam is playing in the orchestra, so it gives a special color to his presence of the Prometheus. And also the very interesting moments, you can find the very colorful moments when the Zeus is coming. So here is the orchestra and the choir singing, and it gives some special character to this opera. Very, very unusual. On the other hand, as I said, there are many different moments in the opera. So it's like kaleidoscope. That's the right word. When it's it's probably a Russian word. I don't know in English even, but it's always when you look, it's changing always. So from one mood immediately to another. So this is big contrast always in this score you can find. So and yeah, I think it's incredibly interesting music, very well written. And I fell in love with this piece during our rehearsals. So before I was a little bit maybe skeptical. I thought, it's really good music, but something I missed. But then I started to work on the changing some maybe agogic things inside of the score, because probably the sum of the indication in the score doesn't work for the 21st century maybe. It was maybe good for the 100 years ago, but now it's a different. Plus, we have a different size of the stage, And we have to be very careful with the dynamics, so we have to do absolutely different dynamics. So we cannot play too loud, otherwise we'll cover the singers. So, and that's why we mostly trying to play very soft. But on the other hand, we're trying not to lose the dramaturgy, the sound and the atmosphere of the piece. This is very difficult to do it. Because when you start to play instead of mezzo forte, so pianissimo, then the character can be lost, yeah? But I think we found the golden middle. It was really hard, really hard. It's my first production here in Opéra du Rhin. So to adapt to this, it was we had to work on it. Hard work, yes. But I hope the final result will be wonderful. I like very much his music because he has very interesting language, very unusual. But of course, sometimes his music reminds me some Strauss, maybe Korngold, some Rimsky-Korsakov, probably some Wagner. Yes, there's some similarity, but anyway, he has his own language in music. What is annoying for me that the material for the performances are not perfect always. So when we rent the notes, or the material, and there are many mistakes in the score, so you have to spend your time to fix the mistakes. And same happened with his piece, which we played the Advent in December, and same happened with the Braunfels. Even we are very thankful to the Köln Opera House. They sent us some corrections for this opera, but anyway we are finding some mistakes. So, and I hope, I think he will be even more famous composer if some publishers will take care of it, and they will do some really big job to make the correction and make good material. Then I think he will be played much more often, because he deserves his music is very good. It requires from the conductor very good feeling of the singers and very good feeling of the dramaturgy of the piece. And of course the intuition, very deep intuition. And it's much difficult sometimes because many things not up to the conductor, because in symphony concerts a lot of things depends on you, because how you rehearsed, the musicians, they usually do everything what conductor asks them. But in opera, so everything should come together, so good shape, the singers, soloists, good shape of choir, good shape of the orchestra, good shape of even the lights, yeah? Then staging, yeah, mise en scène. So everything, when it come together and really worked by talented and the people who adore the music, then it works and gives a special power for the production. Yes, so in the symphony orchestra many things depend on the conductor. In opera everything depends, of course, of the professionalism of the conductor and singers, but the plus to this, luck. If you are not lucky, then you will have bad performance. Doesn't matter you are tired or not. I remember I had once three opera performances per 3 days. It was like opera, ballet, and opera. Different, all of them different. So I was so tired. But something happened and it worked so well together. And it was one of the best performances in Düsseldorf it was. So you see, and that's why in opera I don't have any expectation, never. Because if I expect, I hope that it will be fine. But I don't expect that it will be fine. I just go and do what I can do. And other thing it's a luck or not, lucky or not. I don't have any expectation I will just go and conduct and do my best. That's it. But I'm really, of course, I'm proud that we are the first opera house in France which performs this great music. So of course, it's a responsibility and great pride. But on the other hand, it's dangerous to expect anything. Very well. So every day we feel much better connection between us. So I started to use sometimes the French words in the rehearsals, and it helps, of course. But still, we need, I think, develop our relationship. It needs some time, but I think that anyway it's a great beginning of collaboration, great chemistry. I like very much the orchestra. I like the people here. Yeah.